you see where my ego is tricking me?
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm going back to Melbourne on Monday. Could you please give me insight into that?
You want some instant enlightenment?
No, an insight into where my ego is tricking me for something to then.
Instant enlightenment's better.
I'll take that as
The funny thing about insight is a lot of people think insight's the answer and it's not. Insight's an invitation to do the work. The work is always the same for every human being. It's openness. Because that's where we all fail ourselves. That's where we all let ourselves down. We're too closed, we're too defended. And in openness, in practicing openness, we start to see where all the obstacles that we have are. Because if you practice openness, they're not going to want to get out of the way. They're going to be in the way. And they become obvious. So for me, I practiced this game of zero, which was any time I noticed myself above zero, which is like a flat line, I'd want to know why. Because any time I was above zero, I was starting to close. I was starting to go into resistance. I was starting to become defended. And that alone showed me a huge amount about how my mind was operating and how it was in the way. Does that make sense? So I call the game of zero. And nobody needs to know that you're playing it. But if you notice that something's touched and you're amping up, how fast can you get back to zero? How fast can you get back? Now, if you're still supporting a belief system that's creating resistance, you're not going to be able to get back. So you're going to have to examine that belief system to get back. And you're going to have to discount it somewhere. You see what I'm saying? And so the game of higher consciousness can go on at work, at university, at home, anywhere, and no one else needs to know you're doing it. Because you're the one who's watching your mind, you're the one who's witnessing what's going on, and you're the one who's dismantling it if there's a problem. And no one needs to know what you're up to. This is a spiritual practice. It's an awesome practice. I called it the game of zero. Take that back to Melbourne. Okay. I wouldn't recommend it if it didn't work. This is the game I played. And I saw it as a game. It was just a game. Now, I'm disturbed. What's going on? Nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with what's happened. This is what's happening here. What's happening here?